Well, here we go.
Woo. Lactate with the lives of the liberals. Knock your lives out. Throw down. And I will throw down. Knock your lights out. Throw down.
Oh, Daddy. Daddy-like. I sent the bat signal out tonight to Troy, but he didn't respond. Sometimes Troy just calls up randomly. He doesn't respond to me at all, but he calls up, and he goes, "Hey," and then other times I don't hear from him. He's like, he's very hard man to track down and find and figure out. It's quite the anomaly. Jesse J is here. And Devious Dave Rose is here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. You waking up, Rose? You sounded tired earlier, or maybe you're just disinterested by all the dumb shit.
A little bit of both.
Okay. You can't blame me for bringing it. You know what I mean, though?
No, not at all.
I get
Not
it.
at all, man.
I felt like I didn't want to irritate you guys with it, you know? I had to tell
No, I
somebody.
just needed to get it out, you know?
I am going to say right off the bat that James Worley, I'm going to break your arms. So,
Oh, then he can't type. That's awesome.
I'm going to break James Worley's arms, and you are a despicable human being. And when the court case comes down on you, that's going to come down on you eventually, you're going to feel fucking retarded. And I'm going to give you maybe a couple hours or a couple days, maybe a couple days, to admit things in a DM to me, and we can potentially all put it down to rest. You, me, Tommy, and a multitude of other people can put it down to rest and promise not to do it anymore or again. And
Do it like on Justified. Give him like 2 days and give him a
2
time,
days.
and then if he doesn't do it by then, you just shoot him.
I'll give you 2 days, James Worley, to go ahead and admit what you've done. And if you do, we will potentially squash it, and we'll never hear from me again, and you won't have to ever try to worry about what you did again, and we'll just call it all a silly, weird joke that you did, and oh well. But those 2 days pass, and you don't tell me everything that I know, then it's going to be a very interesting legal battle that happens between Tommy's lawyers, my lawyer, and everybody else in this community that's been affected by your retardism. So you have 2 days. Anyway, that being said, what's up with everybody else?
Not much. It's fucking cold these days.
Shit.
What was that? It's cold as shit.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it is there.
It is, yeah, it's freezing here. This is fucking terrible. It's it's fucking horrible here too. It's not good. I mean,
Could sure use some of that nice global warming.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's climate change is what the climate's changing. I don't know what it is, but it's changing. Something's fucked up.
Sun.
Could be.
It is.
What's happening with the sun?
Well, we've just reached a solar minimum. So basically what's going to happen is that there's going to be less output of cosmic rays, solar radiation, and there's going to be a reduced number of sunspots, which is then going to cause problems with our atmosphere and basically put us into a cooling period and a little mini ice age.
Jesus Christ.
Math all adds up.
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying, I've heard, from scientists.
Climate alarmism makes money these days, and when you put a green scare and an autistic little retarded 14-year-old with a bad accent, how dare you?
Oh my God. Oh, here comes the first donation of the night.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Well,
Jim Cornette is not a racist to blacks. People need to stop. He hates Republicans, and on his recent podcast he's said that he is racist but to white people. And you should give WoolhatDemon monetize this, and if not, expose him live on the show.
No, he's just a Democrat.
Malibu
He
Al,
is
thank
racist.
you. No, he is. See, yeah, you're wrong. Just because Jim Cornette comes out and says that he's not a racist and that he's racist towards white people, that doesn't mean he's not racist to black people. He's literally just a fool who makes fun of everybody. And but he feels guilty about what he said about black people, so he calls Trump a racist and calls all these right-wing people racists. Yet he himself is the one that is racist. He is virtue signaling. It's clear as day, like based on these tapes and the jokes he makes. Yet he calls all the Republican people racist. I'm not a Republican. I couldn't give a shit. I don't like either party. I'll fucking kill each other for all I care. But I'm not virtue signaling. He is. This is very weird. Like, he is a double standard coward because he's afraid of all the things that he said in the past, and he knows he said them. So he has to scream from the heavens and the rooftops that, oh, these other people are racist and I'm so virtuous. Oh, but I hate white people. And it's so bad that he's gone into full white guilt mode and said, like, well, I hate white people more than anything. Yeah, sure you do.
Maybe that's how he masks the racism. Who knows?
Either way, like, I think he just hates everybody equally. That's what I think. I think he talks shit about everybody, and it doesn't. And if
Well, that's how.
To be
I mean,
honest, though, go ahead,
ahead.
Jesse. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
No, I mean, I know that some people are saying that this joke that he recently said was racist, and I guess you can see some connotations on there, but it's also, I think it's more of the whole thing about starving people, and it's more a comment on, it's like a dated 30-year-old joke, like back in the 80s and stuff, Live Aid, to raise money to cure like famine in Ethiopia. So he's still living back in the 30s, which I don't know if it was on purpose because they do have that sort of retro vibe on Power, but it could have been a better joke, I guess. I mean, there's like Cornette has shown off his hypocrisy too, so I can't really say one way or another whether or not
what about the
he
other
is racist.
What about the other video though? What about the one where he's talking about the?
That's interesting too, because he says if I find something that I know that is going to trigger you, I'm going to do it.
Right.
So
he's saying the N-word to piss somebody off.
But, yeah, but like it is also hypocritical, because then he would then claim, later on that Republicans are racist, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, where do you draw the line with this guy? Because obviously he's off his rocker, right?
Well, he's just being disingenuous, I think.
Yeah, there we go. That's a better way of saying that. And he's just like that other large fellow that used to appear on your shows that I'm not going to name, but much like a grifter, very opportunistic. So just like, being disingenuous helps. You play both sides and you make money while you do it. So,
well, and like talking about that, we basically we have the clip, and so like some people don't know what we're talking about. I just made a video.
Your discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Joe, before you play that, did you have donations paused, or did you miss
paused,
a turkey donation?
paused them, yeah.
Okay. That's what I was telling you.
No, there's
All right,
one.
cool.
There's one I did miss though that I'm gonna play in a minute. Looks like it's a turkey. I didn't want to start with the turkey right off the bat, so I held the turkey for a minute. But yeah, listen,
Yeah, that's what I told him I'll check. He's probably just pausing them. So
listen to this for a second.
The fucking security guards are all diving in after Jimmy, and now they're trying to help their friend. Well, Killer, I think, is the one that dove in and just threw everybody away and grabbed Jimmy and pulled him out. It never lasts long. And so Brian Matthews, that's when Brian Matthews walks by. I says, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Get that fucking nigger out of here. That's what I want you to do." Whoa, when he saw him, when he heard nigger, boy, now he is double trained. I said, "Yes, that's right, goddammit, because if I see something make somebody mad, and it's somebody that I want to make mad, I will work on that point." But I wasn't even talking to him. I'm like, "Here."
Yeah, so he's basically using the word to piss somebody off, to be crazy. So he's admitting he used it to piss somebody off to be crazy. See, like, I don't think that Jim Cornette's really racist, but I think that Jim Cornette knows that the stuff that he calls racist now to everybody else, he's done it, or he's said it, or whatever. So it's just a double standard that's fucking weird. But now he's being attacked by everybody and their mothers, and the reason why he's being attacked is because he made fun of the little dorky AEW people. So Jim Cornette makes fun of the dorky AEW dweebs every single week. He makes fun of them, and they can't stand it. So now they're coming to cancel him. Fire him, NWA. We want him fired, all this other stuff. So it's not a fair shot back of like, okay, we're going to make fun of you back. It's, okay, he's making fun of us. We don't know how to handle it because we're geeks. So now we're going to fucking try to get the guy's job removed or whatever. Just like a school shooter. Oh, I'm being bullied at school or made fun of. I don't know how to deal with that. I'm going to shoot everybody. It's the same sort of craziness. And you can see in the comments section. But then on NWA Power, he made this joke today. Jesse, are you aware of the other thing he said? Now, that's an old clip of him saying the N-word and being kind of weird. That was a little more rough. But listen to this clip from NWA Power. This is actually hilarious.
Is he Mike Should? He's mad, bad, and dangerous to know. He's the only man I've ever known that can strap a bucket of fried chicken on his back and ride a motor scooter across Ethiopia. Trevor Murdoch can take care of himself. And
So, like,
So I see that more as a joke, like
That's
a
a joke.
dated joke about like lack of food and
went
starving
far for
people in
that.
Ethiopia.
it's a little bit, it's like 20 years too late, but, And
I just
now,
think it
More
was
like
the fact-
30. Live Aid was in the 80s.
oh, yeah, that's right, 30 years. I'm thinking it's the 90s.
It's not-
Yeah.
Don't
I
you
wanna
remember?
see
We are the
audio.
world. We
How
are
it
the
took them
children.
almost 10 seconds to say the goddamn like that. To me is what was the funniest about that. Not at all about.
It would have been
yeah.
okay. It would have been okay if he hadn't have said fried chicken. That's the problem. If he had said pizza or anything, he strapped a pizza on
dude,
his back.
When he hit between that and Ethiopia, it was. I don't know, man.
No, it's funny. I get it. I think that's the type
Could
of
have been
thing I
like a
think
bunch
is
of
funny.
Big Macs or something.
Yeah, whatever. But it's the fried chicken makes it sound like a shot. That's the thing that got people like, whoa. Because
What if he said rice and going through China? Like, would that
Right.
be
All
racist?
right. I mean,
Yeah, they would consider that racist too, probably. Which is stupid. It's not racist. It's obvious.
or hell, put a brisket on it. and send him to Japan.
rice.
Yeah, we love the rice. It'd be like an American, a big fat white guy and a pizza on your back. That's funny. Who gives a fuck? Like, I think it's funny.
Well, like what everyone has to do these days, and some people do. You've done it. Like I think Carlin, people like that. You just got to make fun of everybody so that people know not to fuck with you, because you're just going to go after everyone. It takes all the bullets out of their gun. It's like, who are you going to say I hate now? You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
But
You
once
know,
again,
it
most
sucks,
of the people making a big deal out of this are white people. Even
there you go.
goddamn,
That's why he hates him. That's why I hate him the most, Joe.
even Elijah Burke. Look at Elijah Burke. I was trying to be cleverly 80s, not necessarily being aware of what's up with the times. I don't know. I personally enjoy Power. It's one of my favorite shows of the week, and it always leaves me wanting more. He doesn't care. Nobody fucking cares about this. I mean, if you want to be upset about the other clip and try to look into that, fine. This is just funny. By the way, NWA removed the episode after it was up for 6 hours today, and up to like 80,000 views or whatever, 40,000 views, whatever it had. They took it down. They clipped.
Right out of the WWE playbook.
They took it down and they muted out the part where he says that joke.
Ah, for fuck's sake. It's gonna.
But people
the
are
worst thing you could do is go out there, pretend that you didn't say it or whatever, or go throw in shade on a bunch of other people. Best thing to do is to bring up that you said it. You know, fuck it. It was poorly timed or whatever you want to say. You fucking. When you push the line, you do jokes like they're not all gonna. You know.
I would have just come out and said.
Laughing, what's the harm then? But if people don't laugh.
Jim is somewhat of a heel and color commentator, and he himself is somewhat of a stereotype of himself. Says things sometimes that may draw ire or be borderline controversial. Mm-hmm. That is what we expect of Jim Cornette. And while we're sorry if some people were offended, fuck you. That's what I would have said. You know, like.
It just takes you back to like the China joke. Like I did so many fucked up jokes and they all like worked, but then there's always that one or two that it's like shit.
But I still don't even know why people made a big deal about that.
Because they think
it was bad because I couldn't find a way to save the joke, and because I didn't think she was dead. We got the news of it so early that I was like. I'd gone too far into it, and I was like, "Oh fuck, dude! I got to make this funny. I can't just run away from the joke now."
Yeah, you were.
By the end of it, Joe's like, "I hung up on him."
You were being.
I didn't
rough.
know what to do.
You were being rough, dude. You were being real rough. It was weird, and.
Well, it was one of those moments where, like, because that's, I don't know. So I get where he's at. It's like if you go listen to everything he's done, he said so much fucked up shit about so many fucking people, and it's like, if you wanted to. Call him out for every one of them, you fucking could. What's the point though? It's just him. He doesn't even mean any of it. That's the thing. He's trying to sell you.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Trying to make money.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it is.
He's not a manager anymore. You know, it's not the 80s, so he's got to make money somehow. So trigger the motherfuckers. I get it.
I mean, Watermelon would have been just as the same. It would have been like people would have thought.
The way that's what the big deal is because he said fried chicken. The Ethiopia thing didn't bother people.
Well, because if it's not fried chicken, then everybody gets it's about starvation. Now it's about starvation, but with a little extra salt on there, too. So if it was anything else, put a little buffalo wings. Yeah, I mean, people are that's the big thing. People are like, it's a tape show. The guy edited it all week long. How did that make the air? And it's because people aren't thinking about racism. That's what it is. They're just thinking like
exactly.
These people are all looking for it. The people on Twitter are looking for it, and they gave them what they wanted too. By the way, I think David Lagana should have kept it up. Dave Lagana should have said, "Listen, he said what he said. If we were hiding it, we would mean we're guilty of something." I don't believe Jim Cornette's guilty of anything. I wouldn't have hired a racist. You know, he said some absolutely vile things about many different people. Most of the time, that's just the way Jim operates. But he's never been biased. He's friends with Jay Lethal, for Christ's sake.
How long has Cornette been in the business? Don't you think by now that his work ethic would be known and people would be able to choose if they hire him or not?
Exactly.
I mean, it's just
what you're
so
getting
ridiculous.
This is really cowardly that they took the episode down. I can't believe they took it down and and edited it out. That's an admission of guilt, some kind of guilt. Like they go, well, you know, people were really hurt. Some people were hurt by this, so we took it down, and so now they're going to complain every week about all kinds of shit because now they know they've got you. So now you're fucked.
It just reminds me of WWE.
Tommy asked me if I could tell you, and I said,
cover your ass.
Go ahead, tell him if you want.
Otherwise, it sucks. It takes all the fun and flavor out of everything.
Yeah, I just don't understand, man. Listen, Jim Cornette has lied about me and shit. Like, it's not like I'm fucking his best friend. But I'm gonna
do the 5 minutes that you first met him. He was fucking cracking nothing. All he was doing was cracking jokes on you.
Yeah, like women were throwing their panties at me, and I'm gonna take your wife and all kinds of stuff. You know, he did a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know, man. If I knew somebody was really a piece of shit, I'd be upset too. But like, I can't bring, even if someone says like some fucking crazy, horrible, dumb shit, like. I just don't get mad at them unless they're really fucked up. Like I knew people that All kinds of stuff. I've known both types to be white, black, whatever. I've seen people say crazy shit, but then if I really know them, I know what I feel about them. You know, there
is a knowing, man. Like actually, like actual racism and stuff doesn't even need a sound. It doesn't need a word. You'll just like see it and feel it in them, like, you know, a look they'll give somebody.
Or you'll be hung by it. You'll be hung by it.
They could say 1,000 nice things about somebody, but if you know the way they look at them might tell a different.
And they're going out for some hang-ins.
You ever gone out for some
hang-ins? People
hang-ins?
say a lot of shit, and they don't mean half of it.
Jesse, you ever go out for some hang-ins?
Oh, man, one of these
and they're going out for some hang-ins.
It's an hour away, though, and, you know.
Yeah.
Gas.
You ever heard somebody have a stroke live on their stream? Listen to this. Listen to this.
We're my Japan. We're my deep independent and deep lore wrestling professional. Where's my?
Jesus Christ.
That's a stroke. Listen to that.
We're my Japan. We're my deep independent and deep lore wrestling professional.
That's not clipped. That's him. Like that happened. That's not a clip. Like that's not like clipped together.
Like turning into Bale or something.
Well, meth is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, that's it's like when the meth kicks in. You're like, well, I went outside and then I hired a razor. It's fucking really weird, man. Like
we're my Japan. We're my deep independent and deep lore wrestling professional. Where's my?
Dude speaking in tongues and shit.
I mean, I get what he was making fun of. I know he was mocking, but it was like really fucking weird.
He almost did it better. That was nuts.
Yeah, that was like, dude.
Because it sounds like it's a bit fucked with. It doesn't sound like it was all in one take, but if it is, that's pretty amazing.
We are gonna play the fart in a few minutes. I don't know how this guy's wife will ever sleep with him again after him doing this on the air, but
shit bum.
We'll find out.
I tooted.
Eric Swalwell, I tooted.
Talking about bust a fart, or did he like snort a line?
No shit, you tooted. Have you heard the fart yet, Jesse?
No, not at all.
Yes. Do you know how awesome that is? We can actually show it. I know Dave's heard it, so this is going to be sweet. All right. Let's play it right now for you. We'll get this up here for you. Everybody really is a child, though, because this is the thing that's trending everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, we're like fucking... Aren't they like trying to impeach the president? Meanwhile, this guy's fart is what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about... That about sums up everything, by the way.
Yeah, so the whole country's a wrestling fan. This is ridiculous.
Also, your cat might be gay. Tune in at 9 for more.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing shit like that on the news.
By the way, we still got to call it the damage report for fucking ripping off the damage report. I mean, I know you're sick of hearing about this, but I mean, this can't be any more like we're gonna cover news and make fun of everything. And me and Bailey did 20 episodes of the damage report, and that fucking logo is exactly the logo. Like, it really fucking pisses me off, the young faggot Turks. I hope Jank or fucking whatever the fuck his stupid name is.
Oh, it was the Young Turks that stole it?
Yeah, they're a part of the Young Turks, these people.
Well, that's your fault for being so liberal and attracting such a crowd, because they must have been watching.
Well, maybe. I mean, I've shown JB this a million times, and I'm like, dude, they ripped us off. And actually, they ripped Leah off, because Leah came up with the name. Where the fuck is the bottom of this? They ripped us off.
You almost got to put a copyright on everything, man. Everything I ever wrote, like places I just wrote in, you know, the circle of the sea, the whole copyright thing, just so people would like think before they fucked with it.
I still have the episodes of the damage report up on the other YouTube channel, and if you look at the episodes of the damage report, you know, the dates they were uploaded are about, I think we determined it was 6 months before the damage report was launched from the Young Turks.
All these companies have interns that fucking just sit around and watch you guys and steal all the good shit.
Yeah, so they stole this. Now, I don't have... Not only did they launch their damage report 6 months after ours, but they also ripped off the logo. Like, extremely ripped off the logo. because I used the same logo I used for Out of Nowhere and the Joe Cronin Show. The red and black mixture with the white. And
yeah,
they legit like completely ripped off the logo. Like that's insane. Like it's not even like you would think you'd be like, well, let's make the logo look different, you know? Like no. And we had stopped doing the damage report too. We hadn't done it in months, in a while. So it was almost like they were like, well, we could just take that because who the fuck are they, you know?
Yeah, that every good thing you come up with, I guess you'd have to put a fucking copyright on it.
And we have the proof that our episodes are up when they were uploaded, and then you can prove when they launched the damage report is about 6 months after it.
Come down to who actually owns it.
Right.
Like,
yeah. We don't own it now, but it's like clearly that they ripped us off. Look at the
This has happened several times in the time, you know, even before I knew you. You know,
the Out of Nowhere logo. I did the damage report logo the same, except I used black because there was there's 3 words or whatever. There's three different. Same thing with Joe Cronin Show was done a little bit differently. Joe Cronin Show was done with the black, and when they came out with theirs 6 months later, it was just fucking. And you know, we had videos that had trended a little bit. You know, 10,000 views, 5,000 views on a few of them, and even the Out of Nowhere intro. You know, it's like this is part of that same thing. It's just hilarious to me, like these fucking cocksuckers. I hope the Young Turks fucking, I don't know, I hope something bad happens to them. That's all I can say. Sorry.
It's always better to be the one who comes up with good ideas rather than the one who steals them, because at least you'll always be able to come up with something, whereas if these people don't have someone to take from or follow, they're fucked.
Well, Slob, say what?
Super chat.
It's called self-projection.
It's called self-projection. I'm so old school. Yeah, that's a good point. Feels like it. Feels like it for sure. And I have the damage report logo that I made too somewhere. I will find it. Party. Although it's on the old videos if you watch those.
Slob 75 date is a stripper confirmed cat face with tears of joy.
Slob 75 date is a stripper. Well, Bry Guy, thank you for the $1.99, man. I actually spoke with Slob, and he told me that, you know, it was nice, but he doesn't think it's going anywhere. So that's the breaking news on that. I mean, you could have guessed, probably. But looks like it will go nowhere. And he probably, all he got to do probably was smell her pussy, like from a distance. You know? He got to smell it. I mean, I guarantee that when he got home, he waxed his carrot. Like, I mean, he must have been beating it for the finish line when he got home. In fact, I'm not even 100% sure that he didn't jizz in his pants on the ride home. Well, the car hit a little bump, you know?
Possibly.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9.
Whoa.
I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Jim is trying to stay relevant and now it backfired him. The guy belongs to the 1940s with his rotten mentality. #sack Jim. #hire Cronin.
Triggered.
Omar. Yeah, I don't even agree with that, but I love you, Omar.
Super chat party.
It's free, so.
Oh. It's free, so. What is he talking about? Oh, he's talking about NWA? Yeah, I mean, NWA is free also, so, like, what the hell? Why bother with, you know, what the guy says? NWA is free. And why take it down? I can't believe Dave Lagana took it down. I'm really shocked about that. He really freaked out and folded. Like, he freaked the fuck out. I DM'd him, and normally I DM him and he answers me. He didn't answer me today because his DMs are probably overloaded with shit. And it's like, dude, it's not going to help. Taking it down probably won't help. Leaving it up, it's just you're going to have to ride the wave. You know, it's the rest of the day, turn your phone off. Turn your phone off the rest of the day. Maybe come back at some point tomorrow.
Super chat party.
Give it.
Give it. Give it. What is this fucking 9 Inch Nails? Nasaniru. Nasaniru. What's up, Nasaniru? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, man. It's not going anywhere, she said. No. Friend zone confirmed, says Lewis Money in the chat. Call Tommy. His mask.
How do we know that this is not just Tommy covering up for maybe some sort of Clouseau-esque disaster date, and obviously she cut it off? Like,
what do you mean, like him saying that it's just going nowhere? You think that it's worse than that?
Maybe. I mean, that maybe that's the coverage for like him, like going into, you know, like meet her at the coffee place or something.
Super chat.
Oh,
trips
that's
and falls on her boobs and.
I will.
Now, Nasaniru says, "I will." Does anybody understand what he's talking about?
No idea.
I am lost. I'm gonna start writing down these little phrases here. Let's see. I will.
Give it. I will.
Give it. I will. Some kind of riddle. Like I'm writing down all the things he's saying.
Or who knows? Maybe there's something very special about this girl that.
Oh, maybe he is with her.
Makes him look like a genius. So.
Yeah, or maybe it did work out, but he didn't want to. He realized I better not tell anybody, so it didn't go anywhere. That's a good idea. That could be it.
I don't know. I think he would be very proud. I mean, say if he could get with Crystal, he'd be all over that.
You're right.
All over Twitter and stuff.
Do you think he pretends that that's Crystal?
Super chat. Party.
Oh, I will give it to you.
To you.
I will give it to you. Give it to me, Nasaniru. Give it to me. Yeah, I mean, so do you think that, like, let's say he did hook up with her. You think he would pretend that she's Crystal?
Make her wear a blonde wig or something?
Yeah, hey, can you say that we're doing a movie review right now? And, and he just starts humping her.
Oh, sorry, I meant Ashley.
Oh, no.
I always get them. I get those.
No, it's Crystal. He doesn't.
White trashy names confused.
No, he loves Crystal. Ashley, he doesn't really. It's more like a friend. He really loves Crystal.
I thought he really loved Ashley. She's the bigger one, right?
Oh,
she's the married one.
Yeah, she's the big married one. But no, he really loves Crystal. Crystal's the one he really wants.
I'm from sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Yeah.
I'm from sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. Sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Slob75 jizzed his pants with his micro-rotten penis when his stripper kissed him on the cheek, and she probably charged him more cause he can't offer shit.
Oh, God, man. Cunt Angle. That's mean, Cunt Angle. God, what I wouldn't give to see him fall down these stairs. I mean, I don't want him to be... Yeah, I don't want him to be hurt or anything, but I mean, I'd like to see him fall down those stairs. Omar, the top donator of Throwdown tonight. What's up? It's Thursday Night Throwdown. And I will play that turkey donation in a few minutes, too. I know that's there. Did we catch up? I think we caught up. Oh, so yeah, we'll save that. We'll hit that one up in a few minutes. Sloppy Slob was the one who dropped it. We'll get that up in a second. Punk just finished an interview and basically shit all over WWE. Oh, that's funny. But he makes no sense, man. I fucking can't stand him, to be honest, at this point. I want to slap the guy. Like to slap Punk right in his fucking stupid fucking dumb fucking head. He's a... I hate the fucking cocksucker.
No, you gotta slap him in one of those fucked up ears that he got from MMA.
I want to put a yarmulke on him and throw him in a
cauliflower ear.
Oh, God. So there's gotta be... That's fucked up. No, that's
I'm surprised Jesse didn't laugh at that.
Yeah, that's weird.
It would have hurt too much to reach over and unmute, so but I'm over here laughing.
I'm dead inside. Just say it.
That's a given, but I laugh, dude. It's the only time I ever get to laugh is on the show, so yeah.
Well, then where was it? God damn it. Man, we really need another person on this call, man. This is
something
fucking
funny happened today. I can't remember what it was. Fuck.
Yeah.
There's been some stupid like news stories that I saw earlier today, but
yeah. Oh, we never played the guy.
You know that. I guess we still
farting.
haven't even talked about Fartgate.
Yeah, we didn't even play the fart yet. And Jesse hasn't heard it. Here we go. Let me get it for you, Jesse. What, these are horrible clips, man. What the fuck? Where's the fucking clip of this? All I can find is people fucking their clips. But it's like, where's the raw video? Here it is, maybe. This might be it.
Who were on the phone listening to the president talk about this swap.
There we go. It's not like you said SWAT. So here he is. Here's his face. I don't know how his wife is gonna fuck him later.
Of dirt for U.S. military aid.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from...
Dude, he's definitely doing this because people are arguing whether he did it or someone else did it or something. He's rocking up and down like trying to like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see him rocking?
Cheat an election. And the complaint that
and it's a wooden stool. He's on like a wood stool. This guy's fucking hilarious. It happens, man. Sound like one of the ones that JB would send me.
an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans, help them cheat an election, help them cheat, and Ukrainians to help them cheat
This reminds me
an
of like
election.
Tommy had me on his show.
Yeah, this is like Tommy right here. Look at how he looks nervous. Like he's moving weird. He's just...
Dude, he's been holding that bitch in the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably since breakfast or whatever. Hangover from the night before, you know?
Who's that fucking... What's that guy's name again? The guy with the white hair? It's like something Newton or something? I forget.
Don't know.
Fucking can't remember. He's like a...
President used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help them cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last week was that you don't have anyone who heard the call.
Listening to the president talk.
Is it just me, or can you hear people laughing in the background on that shit?
I don't know. Could you? Let me see.
Help them cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last week was that you don't have...
I'm actually... I'm surprised you can't hear anything. I'm
I
surprised.
thought I could hear something like...
You can hear something. There's something else going
like
on.
there was nothing going on, and then all
It's
of a sudden
unrelated,
after-
though. It feels like it's unrelated. I'm surprised somebody isn't like... Nobody's laughing at this. It's as if the cameraman set up the camera was like, yeah, whatever, good luck.
Yeah, nobody's
I'll
even
be over
around,
here.
you know?
Yeah, like I'm not even paying attention. Because you figure the cameraman or somebody nearby would fucking laugh at that. Like, I mean, somebody.
Well, they're apparently more professional than he is.
Yeah, and than me. Although
Well, he held it together after.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to stop laughing.
Yeah, he didn't say like, oh, my bad, or like, oops, or like, hey.
Well, no, I thought he was just going to do his lines, but I was waiting for him to like start kind of laughing, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
He bulldozed through it. That or fucking other people think MSNBC did it on purpose or something. You know what I mean? Because I think this guy's a Republican.
No, he's a Democrat. Says below his name.
Oh.
Eric Salwo.
Oh yeah,
California.
Democrat from California. Yeah, my bad. Well, he looks like a fart sniffer. He looks like he smells farts. He does.
That the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
Oh, Peter.
I farted myself. Yeah, he's totally like rocking back and forth, like trying not to shit or something. He has a micro penis. It's okay. Apparently, there's a lot of micro penises out there. You ever heard about that? Even JB says he's got a tiny dick. JB keeps saying that he has a tiny dick. Like I feel like it's bullshit.
Is he part Asian?
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's
well, if he wasn't trying to fucking fit it into a deer, he might not think. No,
he's been constantly saying it's 4 inches, like saying like, well, it's 4 inches, whatever. And that would explain why you keep the same girl you had since you were 13, because you'd be like,
you don't know better,
right? Well, that and because you wouldn't want to, have to whatever. But so, like, I don't know what's up with him saying that. Like, he could make up something else, and he doesn't. He says that it's dead on. It's 4. But 4's not bad. That ain't micro penis. Micro penis is like a quarter.
Yeah, apparently there's like some sort of medical condition and stuff where it's like, yeah.
Like, I don't like. That sucks. I'm mad at my dick. Let alone that.
Give it time. I'm sure they're going to eventually figure out some sort of way to genetically create these things in a lab. I mean, shit, have you seen how they've created like ears, like cartilage and stuff?
Yeah.
And like sometimes they actually grow them on the backs of mice. Look it up on the internet. It's the nuttiest thing. Like actually growing ears off the back of mice.
Off back of mice, yeah.
Firefighters and shit, like if they could help them get like their part of their hand back or some shit, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
They started creating hybrid fish in China, I believe, that they've got like human-like faces too.
Yep.
Like this is Frankenstein level crazy.
Yeah, but
we shouldn't be doing this shit.
Oh, really? I think we should, but no, but I don't deny that this is going to be used in a bad stuff's going to come from it. Even though good stuff's going to come from it, there's going to be bad stuff that comes from it too.
Yeah, there's good and bad,
like
the problem is it could be abused.
Yeah, like I'm looking at it from the point that everybody's good and like this is going to be good. I mean, like somebody can hear again or somebody can have a heart.
The best intentions have to go through hell to get to their fucking destination,
Right. It feels like it, yeah, but it's going to be weird. Like, you want to frame somebody for something, or like, how long until it gets to this point, right? Somebody who's rich, has money or whatever, something, or somebody somewhere wants to disappear, so they clone themselves, right? Or clone something, whatever the fuck, and they release.
Great way to do witness protection.
And they fake their death.
And they fake their death. No, they don't even fake their death. They
That's some James Bond shit, dude.
Yeah, they just literally. There's two things. They could either fake their death and use the body and skin recreated, or they could create a fucking copy of themselves and just like put it out there, and the copy would be like, oh, I didn't fucking do it, and he just runs away and disappears. I mean, how long until you can do that? How long until we can? Like, seriously, how long until you can create a human, age it, or create a human, let it grow, or age it to your age, or circumvent a face, and then put a computerized memory into a brain? Like, how long until we can do it?
That's actually something that they've been talking about for a while and are currently working on. They want to have, like, this intelligence transference.
Right.
So it's kind of freaky that they're looking into this stuff, because
I've been thinking about that my whole life, man. I've always wanted, like, if I could be a creator or a scientist, like, that's what I would spend my life on, is trying to figure out a way to put my brain into a computer, or to become part of a computer. Like, how can I save my memory, or how could I reboot or still be alive
Don't
somewhere?
worry, Google's doing all that.
No, they probably are.
Dude, that leads to a lot of problems, and look at, like, I know RoboCop is fantasy and all that, but look at the situation that he gets put into, that he was resurrected and he's not even human. So, like, yeah, granted, one is willful, one isn't, but like, once you realize that your mind is in something that isn't human anymore, how is it going to affect your psyche,
Yeah, what decisions is it going to make, or what will you become? It's not really you either. If you copy...
But will it traumatize you? Like, will you, because there's that, that disconnection between us being familiar with a human body and then being transferred to a different type of body altogether. I mean, what can that do to the human psyche? Like, will it break somebody's mind? Will it make them go insane?
Yeah, that's a great point. I want to know, though. Is that weird? Like, I want to know. I want to know what love is. No, I want to know, like, what will happen.
I'd say stick to VR. At least that way you're not fully integrating into a machine.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, how can I get my brain to be the same as like a computer? Like, can I synergize my brain with a computer to where like it doesn't matter? Like it is the same thing. Can I grow my brain? Is there a way to grow my brain into part my brain and part a computer software or part computer? And is it the same thing then? Or is it copying? And if you're copying, then it's not the same thing. While the copy is a copy of your consciousness, it's still its own thing now, different from your real consciousness. It's so fucked up to think about this. It's wild. Like, I don't know what that answer is. And it's based on the technology. But if I can feel exactly the same right now as I am, and I had this other computer part, and if you killed my brain, like, would I still be alive? Because nowadays, I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. Because if your blood wouldn't circulate the same way, it wouldn't get the same oxygen. So that's a problem. There's all kinds of things. I don't even know. Somebody calling right now, and we really can't take calls because of the Skype problem, but we might be able to take one.
Still?
Well, we can usually take one. Nope, yeah, it wouldn't let me take it. I answered the guy's call and it didn't work. Fucking Skype.
Didn't this happen like a year ago or something where exactly this was happening?
What happened a year ago was the feature to add it to the call was gone. So you couldn't even do it. Now, the feature is still showing, but when you click on it, it doesn't add it. And I'm hearing other people are having this trouble too. Although JB is not having this trouble, so I wonder what's up with that. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to fix it tomorrow because I've had enough of it because I want to take calls.
Maybe you got something unchecked like the other night. That
DJ Scandalous says there's a movie called Replicants or Replicas. I haven't seen that movie, but I'll have to check it out. It's been done a lot. It's like the Keanu Reeves movie. Oh, yeah, like with Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic. I put it in the chat earlier.
Oh, Johnny Mnemonic.
That was a good movie. It was based on a short story, but still.
Yeah, there's an episode of Star Trek TNG where a doctor puts himself into a computer as well, and it doesn't go right. And then you think he puts himself into Data. But yeah, Johnny, I like that movie. Actually, yeah, Stabbing Westward's on that soundtrack too, and that's how one of the first times I heard of that band because I really like Stabbing Westward, and they have a song on that. I think in the movie.
It was very unique too, that movie, just like the way that they could bring in like illegal information like on a chip and stuff in their brain and how it interacted with their body and how it could affect them adversely and stuff. Like,
right.
It's crazy stuff, like really original.
And that movie with what was it, Johnny Mnemonic? Is that what it's called? Mnemonic? That's how it said?
Yeah.
That movie came out before The Matrix. It was like 94 or 95 or something.
Well before The Matrix.
Broken Lion is on the phone. What's up, Broken Lion? How you doing, baby? Whoa.
Well, what do you think about?
You all right, Broken? Broken Lion. Broken Lion left. I don't know. What the fuck happened?
No idea.
We lost Broken Lion. I don't know what happened. He was here, and he was gone. Yeah, this is like he goes into virtual reality, right, or something like that. Or maybe we don't want to know.
Help me! It's the police. Joe.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, Jesus. I thought there was something wrong, man. Fucking talking. No one. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Broken Lion's call fucked me up. We can take calls if people are on Skype. I should set that right. If you have Skype, we can take as many calls as we want. But the phone numbers aren't working for some reason. Broken Lion,
Also,
hello. Broken Lion.
Mr. Lion. Mr. Lion, you there? Mr. Lion.
Broken Lion, what's up, bro?
Wait. Cannot hear you, sir.
Jesus. All right. Well, Broken Lion's having problems. Broken Lion is fucked up.
Well, you better. That's the next rant line.
Yes.
No me gusta.
His next
He's
rant
gonna be
line
just
is-
going off like these goddamn phones. They try calling in the sky. Shit don't work.
Here's the Johnny mnemonic trailer. Wonder if we'll get hit for this.
This is your wake-up call.
Woo!
That guy doesn't age.
Oh my God, TriStar. Yeah, Keanu doesn't age. It's weird.
The year is 2021.
Well, this is only 1 year out, or a couple years in the future.
Yeah, it's 2 years from. Well, actually,
Wow.
a year and a bit.
Is no longer safe to transmit information. Phones, computers, and satellites are all vulnerable. But there is.
Well, that's.
Oh my God! You know how kind of scary that is.
Yeah, that's not that off.
A solution.
Your storage capacity? I can carry nearly 80 gigs of data in my head.
Input that
80 gigs of data.
That's a little dated.
They probably should have updated that even back then. Like
data into the brain of a human courier.
It's data.
Like Johnny Mnemonic.
Hit me.
How do you fit all that in your head anyway?
I had to dump a chunk of long-term memory.
You had to dump a chunk of what?
My childhood.
What are you doing?
Making a long-distance phone call. I got the goods, Ralphie. Now I just want to get them out of my head.
Now, in a future.
We locked on him.
Where those who control the information control the world.
I've been charged with recovering the head of the mnemonic courier.
Everyone wants what is stored in Johnny's head.
Double cheese anchovies?
This is so like bad 90s that it's awesome.
Charlie! They were waiting for me, Ralphie.
Time is running out.
I'm a dead man if I don't get this out of my head.
I can get it out.
How?
A cranial drill and a pair of forceps.
For the future's most wanted fugitive.
You know when the doctor is the guy from Black Flag? That this movie's fucking weird.
Isn't that Henry Rollins?
Yeah. The doctor is Henry Rollins. What the fuck?
Is Ice-T in this movie?
Oh, he might be. And you know what's even more fucked up is right now they're playing a Stabbing Westward song, but it's not the one. It's not the one that's on the CD, but it is the one that's on the Mortal Kombat soundtrack. Like that's the song they chose for the Mortal Kombat soundtrack, but they're playing it here.
Keanu Reeves.
You can't shoot me.
Not in the head.
Johnny Mnemonic.
That's so 90s and like almost 80s, like to be honest.
It's worth checking out. I know that it's a little dated, but still.
Yeah,
there's too many shitty movies out there anyways. I know much of your audience might not even have ever heard of that movie, but it's worth checking out. I mean, shit, you could probably find it on Netflix or something.
Well, that's why I wanted to bring it up, because it's kind of like it's one of my like favorite like dumb type of, like it's actually kind of fun, man, to watch it. Like because I haven't seen it in a while, and yeah, it's just gonna bring you back. All these references in it and the things they're talking about. I don't know, dude. I miss movies kind of like that. Remember back then when we didn't know as much about, at least I didn't because I was younger. I didn't know as much about computers and about things like that. The further back you go, the worse movies do with getting computer stuff accurate. Because
most of them, yeah.
Yeah, because like the general public didn't know about stuff. You know? And like seriously, like they didn't start.
No, yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like most people didn't know, so like they just make stuff up. Or when they would have someone typing on the keyboard like ridiculously. Like
remember the movie Hackers?
I do remember it. Yeah.
Okay, well, the scenes that they showed of them hacking
right.
is a running joke about, you know, with like in any like on the internet for anyone who's, knows how to, do that sort of thing. So like if you check out, some of the joke spoof videos on the internet, you'll see that sort of thing. But like Hackers was just the biggest joke in the way that they sort of conveyed what hacking was on the big screen.
Yeah, like any movie where like back in the 80s or the 90s, I think Superman was really bad with that. Right?
A lot of neon text and black backgrounds and like floating numbers and
or
just
the guy be like, "Oh, let me go. I can like. Do you have a computer?
Yeah.
Do you have a computer here? I do. Let me get on it for a second." And then the guy would log into the computer real quick, and they'd be like, "All right, I'm just hacking into the like I hacked in. I've got the. It's like that's impossible. Like that's
and like 300 like words a second, and just like
yeah.
It's like I'm ready.
It's like
I just have to press this one button right here.
Yeah, this would take days, like or hours or days, and you'd need codes or you'd need something or this fire, whatever the fuck.
And they're all doing it from over a telephone
right
line,
or yeah,
dial-up internet.
It's some guy's house, some other person.
Thumb shot on the screen now, sir.
Yeah, it was really bad in Superman with Richard Pryor. That was a bad one. And Ninja.
Where's Santa?
Yeah, the Richard Pryor. That was funny.
It was like this isn't how computers work. Like all of us now are watching it going, this isn't how computers work. But back then, the only people that were yelling, this isn't how computers work, were like computer engineers.
Yeah.
So like 18,000 people, maybe less, like 10,000 people in the entire United States watched Superman, and they were like, what the fuck? That's not how these computers.
There'd be more than that.
You think more, like 18,000, 20,000, 50,000?
I'd say maybe, yeah, in the few hundred thousands. I mean, there's a lot of people that use computers and stuff and, work in telecom. Even back then, this was like the early 80s.
Well,
I can't remember when Superman 2 came out.
Yeah, that's true. It was
3, I think.
It was early 80s, I want to say, like 85. That's not early 80s, but yeah, Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted's almost. I think Bill and Ted is almost done filming, or they're done filming.
Yeah, they wrapped up. I saw a photo of the cast and stuff they were celebrating. So that was a few weeks ago. So
I believe Bill and Ted is coming out in the summer of 2020. Let's look. I'll look up the movies. Let's look up the movies coming out in 2020. That'll be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let me play donations though, and we'll come back.
10.
I'm here with Devious Dave Rose and Jesse J. And all you crazy motherfuckers.
The Ministry of Evil is announcing that Bad Omen and his girlfriend Little Devil hooked up with Crystal, ate her out, made her juices flow, and got the job done. Also, Lizzie Velasquez even refused Tommy, saying his man Gravy was infested with crabs.
What the fuck? Bad Omen 666. Where have you been, Bad Omen? Bad Omen announcing that Bad Omen and his girlfriend Little Devil hooked up with Crystal, ate her. Jesus Christ. That is so fucked up. Shit bomb.
CM Punk sucks in his new job. It feels like a celebrity show or American Idol crap.
Okay.
I'm just finding something out. CM Cunt, thank you for the $5. And yeah, dude, it's probably going to be bullshit. The guy's getting paid money to say little cutesy things. And what a fake. If that's how it is, because he's like, I changed the questions, I changed the blah, blah, blah. Like, you didn't change shit, you suck. This show sucks. I'm not watching it.
CM Punk kinda left door open for WWE return tonight, but said lot of bridges had to be repaired. Likes the women and NXT in current product.
Right. Yeah. Alexis.
Something.
No, I just hope he goes. I'd rather see him in AEW at this point. I think it'd be funny. I don't want to see him anywhere in WWE.
On something equally ridiculous, apparently Tommy, according to celebstrendnow.com, has a net worth of between $1 and $5 million.
Tommy who?
Tommy NC 2010.
What website is this?
Let me just send you the link and you can take a look at it.
Oh my god.
Celebs trend now.
I did see. I saw one of mine somewhere one day, and I thought it was funny. Like seriously, like it's weird.
This is so funny though.
It's not celebrity though. It's like internet YouTuber
And
people.
his profession is YouTube star. Maybe Hamza wrote that for him.
Maybe Hamza wrote it up. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yep.
I just got warned about this site being dangerous. YouTube star. He's a Leo. Net worth 1 million to 5 million. Annual salary under review. It'd be funny if it said Wendy's.
He's a Leo Virgo cusp, by the way.
Oh, really? Reading.
Done the job.
Lucky color is orange. Flower, sunflower. Symbolic metal, gold. Lucky numbers.
That's so fucking crazy, dude, because that's true.
This is weird. Opposite sign, Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
Modality fixed.
And
what is this? This is fucking weird. Yeah, but this also says his age is 26. That's not right.
Well, he's younger than me, isn't he?
He's 29. He's 29.
Okay, so you're younger.
Yeah. This is bullshit.
Well, that shit probably wasn't updated like in a long time.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Is that a site you go to, or did you?
No, I just
find that.
Based on the discussion we were having before we came on air, I thought I'd do what Joe said, and that's the information I found. Which is odd because that's not the information that I was supposed to find. So
it doesn't sound like a man who needs free food. He could buy everybody a meal, 1 to 5 million.
What I don't understand is there's nowhere to come on here and update anybody's thing. So how does
setting suggestions or some shit?
How does this site get their information? You know, he's on there.
No idea.
So, what kind of people? Is it just YouTube stars, or is anybody on?
Models, rappers, top singers, TV actress, Instagram star, YouTube star, and celebs trend now.
Jesus. Well, I don't know. Good job, Tommy.
There should be a website that tells you what their net worth will be after they die.
What are they worth dead?
Yeah.
Well, that's like the website I wanted to come up with a long time ago, shouldikillmyself.com. And you could like measure your insurance plan with whatever. Of course,
oh my god, that's genius.
Well, we should sell insurance plans just for people that are gonna.
I had the whole thing after the Super Bowl. Go to shouldikillmyself.com. We use pie graphs, histograms, histocharts, pictographs, like all kinds of shit. Oh,
make a fortune. So many people would.
Yeah. Hey, listen, your wife and your kids or your family and your friends, they're gonna get this money.
Yeah, we're not like all those other fucking discriminators. We're not gonna, because usually that's what voids them is suicide and shit. Like, no, those are exactly who we insure.
Right. All right. Movies coming out in 2020. Eternals.
Oh,
whatever Eternals is, I don't know.
It's a Marvel's. They're another race of beings. It's going to be based in space and stuff, and Captain Marvel is going to appear.
Oh.
It's Phase 4.
I don't care. I'm out. Phase 4, I'm done. Phase 4 is Phase SJW. Godzilla vs. Kong. That's going to be exciting for you action monster movie people. I don't like it, but you will love it probably. It seems like it's a lot of hype behind it. The Croods 2, I don't know what that is. Didn't see the first one. Bad Boys for Life. Could be good. That's like Lethal Weapon 4 coming out, It was like, wow, that's coming out. So it could be terrible, but Bad Boys for Life, I mean, come on.
I need to do a Lethal Weapon now, I'm sick of all these fucking Joes, Raj. No.
I don't know if Murdoch.
Okay, say that
is
shit
worth
now,
it.
Rick. Everybody's sensitive.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to see Bad Boys for Life and skipping Fast Furious 2. 9 or whatever the fuck it is.
2.
2, yeah,
9.
right. 9,000.
Like, but we should concentrate on that. The number 9, like they've
wow.
put in. How many? They've been doing this for less than 9 years, haven't they? Like,
oh
they put
no,
out
no,
probably
no
more-
way. They've been doing this since, I think 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro. This is a
20 years?
19-year fucking. They're coming up on a 20-year anniversary. Like, I hated it then. I hate it now. I don't like the movies.
I remember the first one when it first came out. It was such a joke. Like, just see the
Yeah.
commercials and stuff. It's like, yep, I'm not gonna see that.
Dude, I think I might have seen the first one because someone dragged me to it, and I was like, this is gay. Like, I was like,
Funny enough, I liked the 5th one for some reason.
I ended up seeing it because my friend rented it or something, and we were just smoking and just hanging out and watching it, and it was just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this was just, it's so sad.
I'm not into the tough guy, like, racing, like, I got Nas, and, like, let's get it, family. La, la, la. Like, it's just gay. I hate it. I don't like Fast and the Furious. Fuck that. I'll see Bad Boys, though, which is along the similar line, but it's way different. It's not... I like Bad Boys.
Whole different fucking deal.
Yeah, I'll watch Bad Boys. I'm not watching Fast and the Furious. Especially Fast and the Furious 9. I haven't seen, like, the other 8, really. Why the fuck would I see 9? But I appreciate if people out there like it, and you like it, and you're entertained by it. Cool. But I can't do it. Minions, The Rise of Gru. That could be cool. Kids love that. Probably see that with my kids. G.I. Joe, Ever Vigilant. Are they really still making the G.I. Joe movies? Love G.I. Joe as a kid. Don't love the movies.
They fucked up that franchise so badly. They could have done so much better.
Right. Same as Ninja Turtles, too. It's like the same type of thing. Like, you're watching, you're watching, like, oh, my childhood, like, G.I. Joe, and then, what the fuck is this asinine shit? So...
Ever Vigilant.
That's a no. Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll be better than the other ones, but it's if you
probably won't have The Rock this time.
Yeah, it's just gonna be worse. Red Notice: an Interpol agent tracks the
The
world's
Rock's one of
most
the best
wanted.
things they had going.
What? Oh, The Rock. Yeah, he was great.
Him and
I feel
Bruce
like that was when
Willis.
they actually had a couple
Well,
good ones.
that's the problem. Is it kind of became more about them. Like, you might as well just call the movie like Army
they pretty
Guys.
much they're that Hobbs and Shaw shit now. Like they franchised it off.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But even with the G.I. Joe, they should have just made a movie called fucking, like, The Rock and Willis kick ass. Like, just make that. Don't make G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
You could have gotten away with two.
But they expect people to come in off the name value. And they,
Yeah. But they should have came in on just the G.I. Joe name. But I think I don't know. They knew they had a piece of shit movie, so they hired big actors to just do that. Friday the 13th. Wow.
Oh my god.
Another reboot of Friday the 13th. Didn't they just reboot?
Something that's like similar to it, but just don't do the same exact thing.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. Cabin in the Woods was good. There's been like a couple good fucking like horror movies in the last decade that
I'm
were
curious.
originals.
I'm curious about that.
But they don't
Come on,
really do
Jesse. Hollywood's corrupt and fucking bankrupt.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
one of the
original
one
ideas
fucking,
in that fucking town.
one of the one genres though that like will always be relevant is for some reason horror movies. I don't know why.
Horror
but-
movies.
Well, those of course.
I love horror movies.
It's like but it's hard to you have to come up with something very original and something that like gets sparked heavily word of mouth wise. Otherwise, you're right. Like Hollywood won't give a shit. Let's just reboot another fucking Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well,
it's so
Friday the 13th. I'll definitely I'll check. Depending on the trailer to that, I might check that out.
when was the last time I actually did a good Friday the 13th? I
probably.
don't remember being good for a long time.
There's a great video out there on YouTube that goes through everything that happened from the beginning of the series to the reboot. Like go watch this video. It might be Looper that does it, but it's like the beginning of the first movie to the the new remake, and they talk about all the changes in Jason and everything that goes on. It's a really good video. You might have seen it because it's been seen by like 58 million people, but it's really good. But yeah, I'm curious. So if the trailer looks appealing in a way, I may give it a try. It's been a while since I've tried a horror movie, so other than the Devil's Reject one. So yeah, I may check that out. But if that's bad, then I'm done. That it's dead. They've made like 4 terrible ones in a row. You know, going back to like the Jason fucking in space shit.
Yes, Jason
And
X.
before that, it was
Jason X.
Manhattan or some shit. And at least in that one, he like killed someone with a guitar. That was cool.
Still, there's something about Jason X that I like. The movie was just absolute shit, but just the concept is so ridiculous that it's fucking hilarious.
You know what it's like? It's like Gremlins. It's like the first Gremlins is kind of scary in a way, but it's like fun and real and whatever. The second Gremlins is like retarded, but it's so funny that it's awesome. It's the same thing. You're like, this isn't the Friday the 13th we're used to. But it's so ridiculous, it's something else. It's like kind of good in a bad way. You're right. Jason X. So yeah, we'll see. Dawn 3, Dawn helps a local man named Dawn get boogie time. I don't know what that is. And Venom 2's coming out already. Wow.
That made $1 billion worldwide, I think.
Yeah? Wow.
The first one. So
good for Tom Hardy, man. He almost killed himself after playing Shinzon in Star Trek 2002. But then he became a pretty well-known actor now. So good for Tom Hardy. He was Bane. Free Guy. That's going to be interesting. A bank teller discovers that he's actually a NPC inside a brutal open-world video game. Whoa. That's kind of cool. What the fuck? I will maybe check that out. I mean, it seems like a DVD rent at home afterwards, but that's interesting. Krish 4.
Krish 4. It's by Rakesh Roshan. If you've not heard of his great work.
Yeah, the good movies.
Hollywood legend.
Number 4. Adabala. Probably won't see it. The Devil The Devil All Time. In the 60s after World War II, in southern Ohio, bizarre, compelling, and mentally disturbed people suffer from the war's psychological damages. That sounds like a fucking terribly sad movie. But that could be good.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, that's the way. Fuck gore. Like, I like it when they get in your head. That's why Black Mirror is so
It's a thriller, so.
Wow, this is a big one.
No Time to Die.
James Bond.
Hell yeah.
No Time to Die. Bond has left active service. His peace is short-lived when his old friend Felix and the CIA turns up asking for help, leading Bond onto a trail of mysterious villain, armed and dangerous new technology. I believe this is the Bond film where he's going to pass the torch to a black woman.
From what I heard, he's retired and she's got the moniker, and then he's pulled out of retirement to go do whatever needs to be done.
At least they still are working with what's his name, because I think he's a pretty good Bond.
Oh, this guy, this is
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, yeah. The first time I ever heard of Daniel Craig was in the first Tomb Raider movie. That was the first time I ever saw him.
He's actually, compared to all the Bonds, I think he's one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I heard on the set the words Bond girl were not allowed to be used. Like there's a lot of SJW stuff apparently that they're pushing with this one.
Oh boy.
Well, I can let that slide in a Bond film if it's good still.
Because yeah, it's kind of like it's like in Mission Impossible when the woman was what was she called, like Job or something? Remember, he was emailing her and then he was like, "You're a woman," you know, and he didn't know, because when you go under a name like 007 or whatever, you know, it's not going to be about who you really are, or male or female or whatever that is.
That's how far my clitoris comes out.
So we'll see. If it's done right, then who cares? But if it's annoying, then it's going to be a ruiner. But I'll probably see that. That's probably your last.
There's like a couple scenes of that, but the rest of the movie's great. Like, I'll take it, you know, whatever.
Well,
I don't know. I mean,
we'll see.
That was the one I got excited about when I heard you. I was like, oh, cool. I mean, they've yet to do a shitty one with him, so.
The first one was great. This is the second one, and it also is the year I was born, 1984. Therefore, Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be a must-see for me because, fuck yeah, 1984 gave the world my dumbass. So I've got to go see my birth year movie. Wonder Woman 1984, will it be good? Or will it be poison?
Show her tits.
Will she
They
show
had
her tits?
two screenings apparently with alternate sort of setups and stuff, and they did very poorly from what I last heard. So
oh no!
We'll see what happens.
Really? That's terrible because the first movie was good. Well, Death on the Nile. While vacationing on the Nile, Hercule, I'm not even going to try to say that name, investigated the murder of a young who the fuck? I don't know what that's about. So,
Gal Gadot's also in that movie.
Yeah. Gal Gadot is in that one too?
It's got Kenneth Branagh.
And
Great
here,
actor.
that could be a good movie. Death of the Nile, on the Nile, that could be something to watch for. Fun movie that maybe we don't even talk about. Bloodshot.
Oh, okay. It's based off. Okay, I'm not going to bore people. It's a European thing, but whatever.
Either way, that sounds interesting. It sounds like something Leah might like too.
Poirot. Inspector Poirot is a known character. He's like the Columbo, I guess, of France.
Okay. Well, I love. You know what movie I love that's in French? That's hard to kind of watch, but it's. I really love Amelie. I like that movie because I'm a queer.
Never seen that movie.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. People like, oh, you should watch it.
I was in college, and the college professor guy, whatever, had us watch it, and he broke down all these shots and all the things they did and everything. He loved it, and I had seen it around too a little bit, but I was like, I'm not going to watch that. But then when I was forced to watch it, I came out loving it, and now to this day, every once in a while, I put it in and I love it.
That's how forcing works. That's how we get these militaries going.
That's how we control you. Yeah. He also said you could probably never be a Hollywood director because you're not a Jew. He said that to me. Yeah, he was a very angry guy. I've talked about him before.
Sounds like he was ahead of his time.
Yeah, it was 2004. It was 2003.
What the
Mel
fuck,
Gibson
Joe?
was ruling
Since
the
when do
fucking
you
shit
delay a
time
turkey
he
donation that came in right when you went live, but you wait to play it till over an hour and a half into the show?
Oh my god,
Joe,
I forgot.
you are so sloppy, you slobby slopper knocker blob of shit. Negative points to you.
Oh, slobby slob, I forgot. I'm sorry, bro.
He has a point.
He does have a point. I'm sorry, slobby slob. I actually forgot. I've ended up forgetting about it. You know what? Since I'm an idiot, that's why. Do you know how much ADD I have? Here it is.
What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? What if they killed us and ate our children? What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? If the turkeys ate us, if they had to hate us. Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead the turkeys ate us. They gobbled us apart. But first they'd eat our nuts, and then they'd eat our buds. The turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us? What if the turkeys ate us?
Leah made chicken tonight, and I had this song in my head the whole night. It's not even turkey.
What if they ate our fucking nuts? What if the turkeys ate us instead of mashed potatoes? Instead the turkeys ate us.
Woo woo woo. Let's get this fucking started. I'm so hype.
Yeah.
Totally forgot Throwdown is on Tuesdays now, and that intro Throwdown theme song is lit as a motherfucker. Turkey Day coming up on you skinny mini slobby ass cheeks. I'm gonna poop in Deba's mouth.
Oh, sloppy slob. Thank you, Sloppy Slob. And you know what? You have been the top donator now. Sloppy Slob. Omar, thank you. Sloppy Slob goes to the top. You should have been there the whole time, too. My bad, Sloppy Slob. But after last night, it was insane last night. Did you hear about last night, Dave?
Yeah.
Fucking insane. I mean, I don't know if all the fucking shit's gonna clear, but that's why I sent something.
Yeah, beating your target by over 1,000%. You know, that's something to cheer about.
This is where I busted the camera.
Which camera was that?
One of the old ones. Not a big deal. I had about 5 cameras. That was one from 5 years ago. I busted it. I threw it in a box. I have a box of old stuff of mine that's like from the show. So like here's the camera I used from 2013 to 15. I save everything because you know, we can sell it.
Have you set up a green screen yet so that you can have a camera on that? I think you have.
Yeah.
Dilk was on it the other day.
It just so happened that this office was green when I came into the house.
Oh, so you don't even have to do nothing.
Well, no, because it's not the best green, and the light reflects off it. See the green?
Yeah.
That was
you showed me before when you moved in.
Yeah, this was the color of the goddamn office when I moved in. And then I got to get rid of these ceiling. I got to go up in the ceiling and put more insulation in there and fill that really in. And all that bullshit. Whoa. Just knock this over. Let me fix it. There we go. All right, we're back. Let's go back to the movies. Sloppy Slob. Thank you, Sloppy Slob. Back to the movies. Where are the movies? Upcoming movies 2020. Let's go back to it.
Bloodshot, I think it was one of them.
Bloodshot
we
is...
hadn't done...
Bloodshot is apparently Vin Diesel also.
Yep.
Which, I hate him. So, I mean, like, I really...
I don't know if this is based off a comic book, because there's, I think it was a...
Yeah, it is.
I think it was Valiant
Are you thinking like Kill Shot or something, or...
No, there was one that was called Bloodshot.
Okay.
But he didn't look like him, so...
I think so.
Who knows?
Ray Garrison, a slain soldier, is reanimated with superpowers. I mean, I just don't like Vin Diesel. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't like the guy. I don't like his, like...
I am Groot.
I'm gonna get you. Yeah, he works as Groot. Like, he works as that, but...
I am Groot.
I'd actually probably rather Batista play, like, the fucking guy. Anyway, Mulan. Definitely don't like Disney remakes with people, but... I don't know.
You dig the Asians, so you'll probably go watch it, right?
Okay, yeah, you got me. The girl looks hot, and she's Asian. I kind of want to see this.
She got in shit for supporting the Chinese government over the Hong Kong protesters. So she apparently is stepping in line with what Disney China tells her to.
Yep, just like all the other Disney cowards, no doubt. But, I don't know. Probably be garbage like the rest of them. Fuck all those movies. But she does look like I want to jerk off to that photo. Top Gun, Maverick.
I'm kind of interested to see this.
I think I am too. I think it's going to be a somber, interesting, but fun movie that won't capture it won't have the appeal of the first movie. I think it's going to be a lot more somber, it looks like. So, but that could be good. So I think I might see it, maybe. The plot is unknown. Interesting. Morbius. Biochemist Michael Morbius tries to cure himself with a rare blood disease, but he inadvertently infects himself with a form of vampirism instead.
This is Sony, again, working to build their Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be sort of putting it together, so he's going to eventually meet up with Venom and potentially other people. So Sony is busy, because they still have a Spider-Man license to put out products so that they can stake a claim on the market. Because the whole thing where they almost didn't make a deal with Marvel to include Spider-Man, like, was a big wake-up call to Marvel, and as well as Sony to say, like, everyone wants this piece of fucking property. Like, we got to do something with it and do it well enough that we can keep a franchise going.
Yeah. If they're going to do all this, they better have Spider-Man.
Well, eventually, but that's the thing, though. Like, Venom 1 didn't have Spider-Man. Venom 2, I'm not sure if he's gonna if Tom Holland's gonna show up in there, but that's the rumor and stuff. And I don't think in Morbius he is going to show up because he's not listed there in the stars. But
right, Jared Leto's in it.
Yeah,
that's weird because he's the
there was
Joker.
Big talk about him for this role.
Then we got Onward, kind of a kids movie. Probably won't see it.
When are we going to get Homeward Bound 3, goddammit?
What? Homeward Bound 3? They're on like Homeward Bound 6.
Oh, never mind.
Oh. Well, then,
about the good one.
The big one. This is the big one. This is the big one for me, at least. Ghostbusters 2020.
Ghostfuckers.
I've dreamed of this movie since the 1991 or whenever the last one came out. Well,
keep dreaming. It's going to be shit.
Keep dreaming it's gonna be shit. We'll see. It can't be worse than the woman one.
Yeah, I want to check this one out.
So
yeah, be transsexuals, Dave. You'll love it.
Yeah, the little kid. Well, let's hope.
Come on, the ghost. He'll die.
Well, in the female Ghostbusters movie, you shot the ghost in the dick to kill it. So.
Oh, well, see, we're halfway there. You shoot your dick at the fucking ghost this time.
Yeah. So we'll see if this Ghostbusters...
But it's got to be a female dick, you see.
I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready for that trailer. I just want that trailer to drop. Give me that Ghostbusters trailer. That's what I want.
Yeah, it'll probably be a Southern movie.
Plot undisclosed. I know it's coming out in June. It's coming out in June, baby.
Somebody somewhere laughed at that.
Birds
I
of...
thank them for
it. I'll probably laugh at it later.
Stupid.
What?
This looks gay and stupid.
Oh, Birds of Prey.
And the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Ooh, that means she's going to be freed? That's not good. Tie that bitch up.
I mean, this is going to be kind of a comedy, glory, go girl, crazy.
Go girl.
Yeah, it is. No, that's he's saying it perfectly. He's like using the right words.
Oh, no, yeah, that's why it's just great.
But it may be something that does work because it knows what it is. If it knows what it is,
about like empowerment, like especially of anybody.
Oh, this doesn't bother me. By the way, the female thing of this.
I just don't like it when it's shoved down our throats.
I don't think this is that.
It's got to be done naturally, like.
I don't think this is that. I think what this is, though, it is the exploitation of a character, the only character that's working in that universe. That's the problem. Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is the only really good thing that came out of that movie. What is it called? Fuck. What the fuck is the movie called? Suicide Squad. Like, she's the only thing that worked. Nothing else worked right, including the Joker. So, if you're the movie studio, you say, do we do Suicide Squad 2? Like, the other one didn't work so well.
Well, they are doing another one, Suicide Squad soft reboot, according to the wording they're using.
Right, so they're even rebooting that. But for the meantime, what do we have? What do we have right now that worked? We know Harley Quinn worked. Margot Robbie was a star. So we have to get that out there. Well, we could do the Birds of Prey.
Birds of Gay. No, you were correct the first time.
You do the Birds of Gay. So we'll do that, which it will be just... They might as well have called this, from what I can see, they might as well just call this fucking Harley Quinn's Crazy, Harley Quinn the Crazy movie. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. They're going to just do crazy shit for the factor of it. There'll be a little bit of a Femi LA type thing. But, I think I might watch it on DVD, or not DVD, I keep saying that, on demand when it comes out. I think I'll probably watch it at home when it comes out afterwards. I don't know if I'll see it in the theater. I might.
None of these fucking movies are worth theater prices.
Well, I'd pay for the Ghostbusters thing if the trailer looks good. I've been waiting a long time for that, man.
Well, yeah, if it's something you've been, I get it then. But otherwise, it's like
Black Widow.
The only reason I would do Bond, I guess, is because the sound would be sick.
Yeah, like I might see that. I'm not even a big Bond guy, but I might see that.
But in theater, I could see that being badass.
Black
Just for the
Black
action
Widow's
shit.
a prequel or whatever, because she's a prequel, so
She's a pre-con.
oh, I don't mind.
It could be good.
I don't mind that one. Yeah, I think I'd probably watch this one. I know people were like complaining, like, "Who cares? She's fucking done. She's dead. Why would you make a movie?"
Well, her ghost.
This one doesn't bother me, like feminism stuff, like the weird agenda thing. This doesn't bother me. She's a character in the Marvel Universe. She hadn't had a movie yet. I think it's fine that they made a movie for it. I don't have a problem with it either way. I'm not someone...
They've been very thorough with their storylines and...
connecting them.
Exactly. So, I mean, like, doing things in the past isn't necessarily a bad thing because it bridges certain stories and it gives, some of their background and explains why they were a certain way. So, again, it's a franchise that people like. She's a character that people like. So, if that's what they want to do, I guess the profits will tell whether or not it's worthwhile.
And if it is good, it would be fun to add it to the collection and actually watch it before the Infinity War movies and stuff, and watch Thor, watch this one, watch the all the other ones. Someday I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be fun to sit down and kind of watch them all. And it will be like kind of watching a long series, but you're watching movies. That's a lot of hours, but it could be fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If Leah wants to see that, I'd go, but otherwise I'll probably watch it at home. Same way I'll rent it when it comes out. Tenet, the plot is unknown. The project described as an epic revolving around international espionage, time travel, and evolution. Jesus Christ.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, I want to know about that. That could be awesome or it could be dog shit, but that sounds interesting. Tenet. Oh my God, Dune?
Another Dune?
What the fuck? Is this the third Dune?
Well, there's second movie, but I think it's third or fourth iteration because they did 2 TV series, right?
Yeah.
Where they did Dune, but like one of them was more recent than the other. I don't know why they just decided to do it again because I think the one previous was fairly good.
Wow.
But yeah, like why?
I have to watch.
How long is this movie going to be? Because the one from the 70s with Sting and Patrick Stewart, like that movie was like 2.5 hours or something. Do you remember? Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, a long time ago. Mostly because Patrick Stewart was in it. Featured adaptation of Frank Herbert's science fiction novel. Yeah, it's Dune. It's a remake of Dune.
Spice must flow.
I hope that's really good though. I don't know, man. It's kind of like
in it? Nobody I know.
Oh yeah,
Jason Momoa.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's probably playing the prince or whatever. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's yeah, I mean, you know what? Like, it's kind of like what the fuck came out recently that was like pretty good. That was good. That was like surprising with Gosling and Harrison Ford. Blade Runner, the new Blade Runner.
Still haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my God.
Gotta get around to it. Don't ruin it for me.
No, but it's just the idea that the tone, like they kind of got the tone right, Dave. It's like they got the tone right, but it's also a little bit easier to watch than the older one, but it's still Blade Runner. So it's like, I think you're gonna like it. I think, gentlemen.
What do you mean easier to watch?
You can't help it. It's 2019 or rather 2017 when they made it, I think. But you can't help it. It's like it's newer nowadays. Things are moving quicker, so it does move quicker, and it does build on some of the older stuff, and it actually pieces together the other movie a little bit. So it adds to the universe. It doesn't take away, but yet it still has that feeling of like, wow,
I guess what I'm confused on is what made the other one harder to watch and this one easier.
Well, number one, there's about 7 different types of the other one. You know, there's like multiple edits of the other one. But also, it's just one of those movies that every time you watch it back, sometimes you see a different thing. You see something.
You talking about the new one or the older one?
Both now, but the older one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. So, okay. So it kind of just ties everything together for you.
Yeah,
really
it ties things a little bit. There's little connections, and it's like that's what makes it good. But also, it kind of it answers some questions and stuff like that. The other one didn't always do that. You had to think a little bit more for yourself. You saw the other Blade Runners, Dave, or did you ever like it? Or
yeah, I liked it, but I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. A Quiet Place Part 2, sequel to the 2018. Okay, yeah, I know about that. I probably won't see that, but yeah, I haven't seen the first one, so I don't know.
Coming to America.
Oh my God, Coming to America 2. Is it 2 or is it a remake?
It's a sequel. It says there a sequel to the 1988 comedy.
That's why it says To America. Eddie Murphy's in it.
I like that though.
Oh my God!
I like that use of the number and.
Wow.
Let's see. So Eddie Murphy, James Earl Jones, Wesley Snipes, and Tracy Morgan.
Holy shit! Wow, Tracy Morgan hasn't been in anything, has he, since his accident?
Not too sure.
Is he gonna play like a brain fucking damage? No, it's fucked up. I'm sorry, Tracy. That was horrible what happened to him. But The Grudge. The Grudge, a remake? I guess they're remaking The Grudge. Don't care.
Original.
Dreamland. The stories about the world of opioids collide. A drug trafficker arranges a multi-cartel fentanyl smuggling operation to Canada in the U.S. And
lovely. More propaganda for the fucking...
That's fucking hilarious, Jesse. Bill and Ted, Face the Music.
Fucking heroin. Not those fucking idiots.
Well, we'll kill them. There's Bill and Ted, Face the Music. Another one, I'm definitely going to see that in the theater.
Of course.
Enola Holmes, don't know what that is. I'm not going to read any more of these because now I'm...
Uncharted, they made the movie of it.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be cool from the video game. Oh, the story is a prequel.
Tom Holland.
Dude, the story's a prequel to the games.
Oh, really?
A younger Drake showing us details of how he came to meet and befriend Sully.
You know what I want to remake of? Doc Hollywood.
Oh, Marky Mark's in there.
How about that? Marky Mark could play Doc Hollywood. The French Dispatch. I don't know about that one. I'll look more of these up later.
It's a drama romance. No, move on.
Okay. Cherry. I don't know what that is. Drama. That's about someone losing their pussy hole. No, I see what it's about. But The King's Men. Collection of history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds gather to plot a war to wipe out millions. One man must race against time to stop them. What the fuck? What?
Sounds good. I'd watch it.
Yeah, like
Doolittle.
So whacked out I might see it. And then Doolittle.
Tom Holland, Robert Downey Jr., both in that.
Wow. Emma Thompson.
By the way, Dr. Doolittle, don't you remember when Eddie Murphy did that?
Yeah.
Didn't he do 2?
Yeah, they did. It was really goofy.
Again, Hollywood is not original. They just go back and they're like, what kind of franchise do we own and what can we make for $1?
Right. This was definitely one of those things
and
where...
who can we rape while we do it?
Well, this is one of those reasons to get... This is one of those things where the movie studio said, we want Robert Downey Jr. Like, we want Robert Downey Jr. in a show, in a movie that's going to just... Whatever. And they're like, what do we have? What can we do? And somebody was like, how about Dr. Doolittle? Imagine him as Dr. Doolittle. He was great as Holmes. He was great as, in the Marvel movies. It's a great family movie. Everybody loves him. You know what I mean? Like, so this was probably decided to be done around the idea.
He was great in Less Than Zero, where he played a drug addict. They better get him while they can.
Yeah. Well, dude, the 90s with him was awesome. I mean, Natural Born Killers, like all that shit. All that shit he was doing back then.
He was fucked up,
Chaos Walking. A dystopian world.
One thing about Robert Downey Jr., though, he's just as good fucked up as he is sober as an actor. I will say that. Dude doesn't
Oh, yeah.
Some people are better when they're on or off drugs. He's just a good actor.
Yeah, I love
What
it.
do you mean, people?
Dystopian
Tom Holland's
world.
in this one too.
What the fuck is Tom Holland doing? Like,
No.
wait a minute. Wait a second. Tom Holland.
License to Drive 2?
Tom Holland. What the
There's
fuck?
a few up further up that were Tom Holland too.
Like,
so.
what is he doing? There's like 5 Tom Holland movies coming out in 2020. Chaos Walking is a dystopian world where there are no
He's not gonna
women,
make shit on any of them either.
and all living creatures can hear each other's thoughts in a stream of images, words, and sounds called noise. Well,
Sounds stupid.
No shit. I might see that, but it's probably dumb. But I'll see it at home. Yeah, I'll rent that maybe. I'm Your Woman. Oh, fuck that. Happiest Season. Comedy romance. Underwater, a crew of aquatic researchers work to get to safety after an earthquake devastates their subterranean laboratory, but the crew has more than the ocean seabed to fear.
See, that sounds good.
Underwater monster movie.
Oh no, I spoke too soon. Kristen Stewart, isn't that the one from? From the vampire, the gay vampire series. Yeah.
By the way,
vampire.
she did a show with Shia LaBeouf, where Variety has 2 actors sit down and interview each other, and it's really awkward because Kristen Stewart is like all awkwarded and shy and acting weird, and Shia LaBeouf is the one driving the conversations. I recommend it if anybody wants to watch 2 people be really uncomfortable and be weird, like Shia LaBeouf, Kristen Stewart. It's fucking weird.
Have you heard the Charlie's Angels movie that's out now? Just total flop.
Just shit. And that's why Terminator failed too, because people look at it and they go, "Oh, that agenda shit. I'm staying home." And even though the Charlie's Angels, like, it makes sense, but because all the stuff is going down with the agenda stuff, and they came out strongly being like, it's not going to be like those other ones where the women are just objectified. It's these women are tough. Oh yeah? Well, it's tough to sell a movie ticket, motherfucker. And Terminator was a piece of shit too, so go fuck yourselves. Stop making dumb movies that nobody wants to see except 10% of Twitter. Untitled Saw project is coming out. That'll be interesting.
Another Saw movie, I guess.
Yep.
A reimagining of the horror film Saw. Oh, another reboot. Great.
So that will be like people who like are mimicking the murders probably or something? Or did they already do that?
Who knows?
Who cares? Fuck that. The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. Fuck that office. That title alone. That title alone pisses me off.
Mahabharata.
Jesus Christ, I'm not seeing that because I can't say it. Jaunty, a coddled kid takes off for
Passion of the Christ too, with Mel Gibson directing that bitch.
Yes.
There is a.
It's coming.
That's coming.
It's coming.
Oh, good. Is he directing it though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm all for that. It's gonna be great.
Well, and the Jesus Rolls.
Best snuff movie you'll ever see.
83, the story of India's incredible Cricket World Cup victory in 1983. Wow, I can't wait to see the story of India's incredible Cricket World Cup victory in 1983.
The cricket. You know what's sad is this will probably be a better movie than like 75% of the ones you.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're probably right. Oh my God. Oh.
But no one will give a shit.
with the music from Prayesh Muhammadar. Oh man, that's too funny. I don't know what that is. The New Mutants.
The New Mutants.
5 young mutants just discovering their abilities while held in a secret facility against their will fight to escape their past sins and save themselves.
Nah.
Antonio Banderas.
Maisie Williams is in that from Game of Thrones.
No.
They need to do a Desperados 5 or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Give me the Mariachi 3.
I mean, I didn't like Once Upon a Time in Mexico, but the first 2, El Mariachi and Desperado, were good shit.
Yeah, those were great.
Yes.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico was garbage.
They went too far.
I liked the cast. I didn't like what they did with it.
They went too far romance. Like they were like.
I mean, they had Johnny fucking Depp at it, and they could have done so much.
Robert Rodriguez was like doing something surreal. Like it wasn't even like the same universe sort of thing. Like there was like, it was just an art experiment, I guess.
Is that what it like? To me, it felt like
his book is like the most inspiring book for anyone that wants to do movies or do any bullshit. Like the dude used to like make home videos, like hooking up 2 VCRs and like editing home video. It was like one of the best books I've ever read.
That's
that
weird.
dude was driven
That's
as
what
a child to make movies.
I used to do that with VCRs, but I mean, I don't know what you're saying, but it's like.
Well, the way he explained it, it was just like this dude was editing shit and making films. It's like
I got
6, 7 years old.
Yeah, like he was driven to make stuff, like keep creating.
Yeah,
these.
and there's no way he wasn't going to, and then it turned into what it turned into.
That's cool.
It's just a really good book. There was a book on it. It's like Stephen King's book on writing. It's like one of those things. It's a good book you get to see their process and how they think and shit, and how many lines of coke Stephen King does.
What the fuck is this movie? Artemis Fowl 2, or the second?
Why is that familiar?
A young Irish criminal mastermind kidnaps the fairy leprechaun, Officer Holly Short, for ransom to fund the search for his missing father in order to restore the family fortune. What?
All right.
That's out there. It's Disney.
I want to Playing Dangerously 3. You remember that where the kid like shit out of all those like gun thug dudes by using a computer?
I'd see that. And he raped somebody. No, that didn't.
Well, no,
happen.
like he saved his family or some shit. It would. I don't know. But it reminded me of like when you guys were talking about the like early '90s, late '80s movies about computers. It was a similar kind of shit. Like, let me just put the CD in this ROM drive, and then everything's good.
Everything works. Yeah. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, kid. The Conjuring 3.
Set off like a booby trap for these criminals using a computer.
Not a Conjuring fan. I don't care. I won't see that probably. Some horror fans out there probably will.
Conjuring?
It's a horror thing.
Another Conjuring?
Escape Room 2. I don't care about that.
Oh, God. There's no picture.
They're remaking Candyman?
Candyman. Whoa.
Yeah, Tommy's going to be in it.
Whoa, it's a wait a minute. No, they're not. It's a sequel to 1992.
Yikes.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well, they're at it. Why don't they just do another Lost Boys? Fuck everything up. Go ahead.
Wow. The Candyman returns to the now gentrified Chicago neighborhood where the legend began.
It sounds it's already pushing SJW stuff.
The gentrified Chicago? What? Oh, boy. Untitled Purge sequel. I hate the Purge movies, so I won't see that. The Invisible Man.
Another remake.
Her ex takes his own life, leaves her fortune.
The Phantom.
I want Blank Man 2. How about Blank Man 2?
Oh my God, yes.
It's a good movie. Get Marlon
I think
Wayans
I
over.
saw that in theaters.
Yeah?
Dude, that would actually be a good movie, hopefully.
Yeah.
The world needs me again.
Yeah, let's do another Exorcist.
The world needs Blank Man again.
Like, and he comes out and he has a steel plunger, and he smashes the steel plunger over people's fucking heads.
Where am I living? Where am I living? Where am I living?
That kind of surprised me too.
David Bartholomew Rose has a salty sack of balls.
Wow.
Balls. Balls. Eyeballs. Legend says David Bartholomew Rose once had a fancy time with Nikki T. Balls. Eyeballs. David Bartholomew Rose has a shriveled up freezing cold nipple-y t-shirt. Balls.
Wow.
Balls.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you, David Bartholomew. That's not his name, but thank you. It's funny. For a minute, I thought they did use your real name, and I went, whoa, like, wait a minute. But then I realized
you
it's
set the levels on that thing so high, like it will fucking scare anybody.
What else you got?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
My middle name is
Want some
Maximus.
bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
SNF
What the fuck?
WNNBC.
WNBC. Maybe I'll watch that movie. GB Packers refs. The Green Bay Packers referees, thank you for that wonderful donation. We really appreciate that.
I like how your donation machine can read Chinese.
Oh my God.
I wanna see you naked. juice goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Oh, Roman Reigns.
Jesse is the youngest geek brother in an 80s sitcom called The Dick Raber Show. Dave is the guy that you see a picture at Walmart for a convicted sex offender. Tommy is the unaware bank security guard that's forced to open the safe with a banana to his neck.
Oh, wow, that is not as good as last night's. I will say that.
Yeah, there's been better.
But they look like he's reaching now. Now he's running out of stuff, so he's reaching. They look like, thank you for the donation.
About to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
we go.
Oh, no.
Jabone in.
Robert Downey Jr. as a black man again would be awesome. SJWS would hurt themselves.
And that's coming from a black guy. Nate from VA, thank you, Nate. Wouldn't it be great, though, if he did do that? Yeah, people would be pissed. He could do it, though.
Disney would be pissed.
He could do it, though. He could get away with it. I bet.
That movie was good when it came out in the day, and people seem to forget the scene with Tom Cruise. That was an amazing fucking scene. Like, this guy, he does actually have range.
Yeah, no, you know what's funny about that shit? I got taken to see that movie for free because my buddy worked at the place, and I showed up, and I had no idea what he was taking me to see, right? I didn't realize that was Robert Downey Jr. till halfway through.
Oi, Rosie, what's your take on the Tommy situation?
Great job.
What up, baby? The sense of morality. How you doing, sense of morality?
What is this Tommy situation?
I don't know. It's just
the one that you freaked out in your chat or his chat or something?
I don't know. I think it's what happened the other day. And, Tommy said he's taking a break for the rest of the year or whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with anything.
I'm not aware of what's going on.
I don't really get it either. I mean,
when's the last time Tommy took a break from, everything?
I don't know, but he said he's doing that on Twitter, and
I was going to say, that isn't a bad idea. Sometimes
I told him
necessary.
I've been talking to him all day long today. He's in good spirits right now. So I told him, yeah, man.
You, man.
Go for it, bro. That's not Scott in the chat, by the way, everybody. That's somebody making up accounts on him. None of those are his accounts. Just FYI. Back to none of the Scotts have been him at all, that we know of. It looks like it's young.
Now when he comes in, he's the alternate reality thing.
That's not even him. He's not even coming in. He fucking messaged me. He's like, none of those are me. So it's not him.
Oh, right on.
A bouncer with slightly murderous anger management problems that she controls, the help of an electrode-lined vest that she uses to shock herself back into normalcy. What the fuck? So it's some kind of superhero.
Everybody's stealing from Black Mirror and shit. Everyone's like, let's steal all these little ideas from all these shows, and then we'll make a movie on it.
Yeah.
I swear, dude, if you watch that whole series, you'll see how everything's ripping them off.
I don't doubt it, man. But a lot of those
They're
ideas.
They're a trip because they get you thinking there's an episode where you go around rating people like you would a fucking something on Amazon, and there's just weird shit fucking.
That's going on in China. That's the social score episode in China.
Yeah, or anything, or you guys were talking earlier, you go into this virtual reality.
Yeah.
Go fuck your friend.
If you get
it's not gay because one of you's a woman.
If you get striked or downvoted, if you get downvoted enough over in China, you can't ride the subway and shit.
Fuck it, I wouldn't want to breathe the air over there.
Well, no, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
The Walking Dead movie. The Walking Dead is going to have a movie.
Oh no.
That's going to be big.
All you hear during Walking Dead is.
I'm just going to go watch Resident Evil. King Richard. King Richard. Oh my God, Will Smith is the star of King Richard. What?
God. Well, wait, he's in Bad Boys too, right?
A look at how tennis superstars Venus and Serena Williams became who they are after coaching from their father, Richard Williams. Okay, so it's about... Okay. Wow, they threw me off with that one.
Hope they get into the steroid use and... going
Yeah, he pumped steroids into his little kids so they could grow up to be just fucking beasts. That'd be fun.
You ever heard them fucking hit the tennis ball and the grunts they make? Holy shit.
He injected testosterone into them.
Yeah, it's like there's men that couldn't do that shit. It's just the way they sound.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Lao Sing Chata.
Oh, this is gonna be bestseller.
The story of a man with low IQ.
He sells apples.
That might be
Aladdin.
That might be the best movie. Gonna have to pass. Bro, I'm gonna have to smoke and go to it. Imagine watching this in the theater. Oh my god. Oh, naked singularity.
Is that the Indian Tommy?
Donny, give me your eggs.
I'll tell you what, it's a good thing. It's a good thing he's wearing this, that I can tell he's Indian, or that he's Sikh. That he's Sikh, because which I fucked up anyway now. But because if he wasn't wearing that, I would be. This guy does look like Osama bin Laden. Like, I mean,
One of the best bits you ever did. Did I say bitch? Bits. Was when you did Ansechi, whatever you called her. Like, she keeps farting, and every time she's farting, I want to kill her.
I don't remember where. I don't remember where I did that, but
yeah,
it's funny.
Probably monetized. It was within the last 3 months. Fucking hilarious.
I don't care about this without a picture. Naked singularity after Yang.
None of them have pictures.
Oh, crime drama, nah. Drama sci-fi after Yang.
After Yang.
Follows a father and daughter as they try to save the life of their robotic family member. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
It's like Short Circuit if it was serious.
Johnny 5.
Oh no, look what's below. Oh my god.
Don't tell me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I.
RoboCop returns.
Oh, no.
The title alone is hilarious.
And then
RoboCop.
the RoboCop returns to fight crime in Detroit.
Oh my god! Wait a minute! Do you really think that they're bypassing the reboot they did a few years ago, and that this is Peter Weller coming back to play RoboCop?
Doubt it. I haven't heard anything about that.
You mean like the real reboot?
Yes. Because it says, look, it says RoboCop returns, and it says announced, RoboCop returns to fight crime in Detroit.
Maybe they are going to do that, Joe. Maybe
I didn't see the reboots. I don't know.
I'm here again. I'm back.
See, that could make sense. Was the other reboot on a bigger scale than this?
No.
Would it have been higher?
No.
Low in the numbers?
No, it was like a $25,000 budget or some shit. It was a shit.
Okay, well then, because I was gonna say, if the other one was bigger budget and more pushed by Hollywood, then it would be a shitter. But this one, if it's more independent, might be what you're talking about.
Wow. Dead or alive, my face is falling off.
I don't know, Dave. I agree with Dave. That it probably won't be, but I'm hopeful for you, Joe.
All right, I'm gonna hope it is him. Halloween Kills.
Oh no.
Continues.
Tell me that's Rob Zombie.
Director David Gordon Green.
What? I don't know who he is.
Jamie Lee Curtis returns.
That's not
again.
Anthony Michael Hall. That's not bad.
Yeah.
He'd be good in there. But
wait a minute.
Love when Zombie gets into the mix. Though.
So again, this is again not a reboot. This is again a continuation because Jamie Lee Curtis is in the movie.
Yeah. See, I like that. Well, no. Why does that have to do with her?
Well, I mean, she's in the movie. It's probably a continuation.
Well, true, yeah, but it doesn't have to be. You could still do a continuation without that cunt.
It also says Laurie Strode.
Could be a bitch.
Yeah, it could be like she's somebody's mother or something, and she's not the. And it's probably her.
That's cool though. I'm glad that. I mean, Halloween seems to be one of the. I don't know. I haven't seen one since Part 2. Rob Zombie.
Done one? Yeah, I haven't seen it. I didn't even see it. I couldn't deal with it. Born to be Murdered.
Look at the time.
A vacationing couple. I can't get up. Isn't that
Born to be Murdered?
Isn't that every? That's like your fucking book.
I know. Or Born to be Tortured.
Yeah, you're right. A vacationing.
But it's a thriller. That makes me Thriller makes me a little more happy about it. It might be good.
A vacationing couple
never know
falls.
about those thriller movies. They can be. Those are the ones that are usually good.
They can be weird. It says a vacationing couple fall trapped to a violent conspiracy with tragic consequences. They're gonna see
that could be good. You never know.
They're gonna see someone having a baby and then they throw it off the cliff.
You know what movie they fucked up? They fucked up Gerald's Game.
Oh
I mean, that was a book. The book was badass. The movie was stupid.
I can't wait for Indian 2.
Shanker.
Oh man,
I thought it was a different Shanker.
Sir Gawain in the Green Knight. Green Knight is coming out.
Wait. Siddhartha. That's amazing. Somebody's name is Siddhartha. Because, Buddha, Siddhartha.
Siddhartha.
That's kind of cool. Somebody was named after that.
Siddharth Sikh Sandeep.
It's probably a common fucking name. It's like, Justin's kind of like, it's like Walter over here, fucking Mike.
Fatherhood, a drama. Probably won't see that. The Many Saints of Newark.
Wait, Kevin Hart's in that?
Yeah.
No, the one above it.
Oh, Fatherhood, yeah. Father brings up his baby girl as a single dad. Death of his wife.
Paul Reiser. I feel like I know the name.
Oh, he's in what was that TV show?
Mad About You.
Mad About You. Yeah, there you go.
That doesn't help me.
Okay, well then go fuck yourself.
He was also in wasn't he in season 2 and 3 of Stranger Things?
That doesn't help me.
Wow, get out! You need to fucking watch some shit.
Wasn't he in?
Fuck watching
Wings?
anything.
Was he in Wings?
Wings.
That's way too far
Wings.
back. I'll never fucking remember.
God damn it, boss!
Wow. The Many Saints of Newark.
That came on like after Raw back in the.
It did, yeah, on the USA Network. It was. It was replayed on the USA Network, I think.
And then you had like Nikita, La Femme
Nikita, yeah.
Where Sable fucked some chick in a cell.
Oh. I'm not seeing this movie because it's about New Jersey gangsters, and that annoys me. I look at the formative years of the New Jersey gangster Tony Soprano. Many Saints of Newark.
Sorry. All right, you guys are older than me, especially like Dave. Do you remember the show Wise Guys?
Yep.
Oh, you guys both remember that, or you didn't? Too?
I didn't watch it, but I remember.
I don't think so.
It was a good fucking show. Like I watched it when I was like, I don't know, 10 or something. But I like rented the whole series. It was fucking pretty good. For a little 80s
what
fucking
the fuck?
show.
There's a movie coming out, Snake Eyes, a G.I. Joe spinoff. What the fuck?
Oh
Really?
no! You guys are talking about that, and we're getting further down the list.
The Sound of Philadelphia. I don't care about that.
That's the sound of the AIDS he gets in the first one.
Centurion. Oh, I don't know what that's quite about.
Rifkin's
Festival. That sounds like a rape.
Hey, Woody Allen. There's gonna be little girls getting fucked.
That's exactly what I said. It's gonna be a rape party, and then I saw Woody Allen. That'll be interesting.
Christopher Walken's done it though, so it's not.
No, Christopher Waltz is in it though. Christopher Waltz is in it.
Let's fuck this little girl.
I was out. I was out nearby my car, and I saw a little girl, and I thought, well, let's fuck her. I don't know.
I got some sugar daddy caramel candies for this bitch, and
I was in the bathroom last night, and I fucked my own ass.
This is
I don't know.
No. I feel like.
Do you know?
He looks like he's in front of a deli.
How about a whole movie where a guy, like it's like a Sundance Film Festival movie. The whole movie's about Christopher Walken, and he can't remember where he parked.
Oh Joe, you can add a plot. Add something ridiculous.
Exactly. No, he will. Yeah, he can't find his car.
No. I'm looking at this 78 whatever. It says add a plot. Can you click on that?
Oh God.
You need to put in some weird shit. You gotta do it.
I gotta sign in under my IMDb thing.
Oh, but you can do that off screen.
I could do it. I'll add a plot.
This is like the Wikipedia of movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna write in. I'll write in. Joe Cronin goes on a wild adventure where his cock grows 2 inches more.
What? Samir fucks his wife.
All right, I think we've about beat this drum to death.
Wait, did that say wrong turn? Did that say wrong turn?
Army of the Dead.
Wait, go up.
Yeah, wrong turn.
No, also, dude, you're reviewing stuff that are in post-production or still filming and stuff.
Wait, I don't understand how that has a part 2 after it. They've already done like a Wrong Turn 3. And the first Wrong Turn wasn't bad.
This could mean it's a second posting about it where it's altered, so
Okay, the first wrong turn was good. I'll give it that.
It doesn't mean that.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
There's a girl in
So I started talking to this girl and we're catching feelings for each other. She has a boyfriend and he treats her like shit.
Fuck yeah.
But she's a sweetheart and doesn't know how to break it to him. That she likes me more. We've had sex. What do I do?
It's not about what you do, man. It's about she needs to do something. She's got to be honest with the other guy.
Yeah.
It's not up to you. It's really up to her because she's the one in the middle here. And like, if the truth is she's more like she's more attracted to you and everything, and he's a fucking doesn't. Yeah, that's up to her, man. She's got to be honest. Otherwise, everyone's just playing a big dishonest game, and it's bullshit.
She could do this to you now too. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, that's not necessarily true, but like she may not.
No, it is.
Some people just don't like confrontation. She's got to fucking go with the confrontation and fucking tell the dude, look, I don't like this shit. I got too much respect for myself. I don't like how you treat me. Well, she don't even have to mention you. She just has to fucking get rid of the other dude. You know?
Yeah, she needs to get rid of that guy. And also, I'm telling you though,
otherwise you're part of a lie, essentially.
Yeah, this is
But it's not up to you, bro. It's up to that chick.
This is suspect number 1 that she's doing this. I'd be careful of this.
Yep.
Careful of any girl that would do this to somebody else.
No. That's not necessarily true, dude. It is true. Some people get scared and stuck in the fucking in a rhythm of being scared and not being able to.
And they'll do it to you and then never tell you and then you won't fucking know.
Exactly. He doesn't treat her the same way. She has no reason to be afraid and be in fear. And
he doesn't have. How does he have proof that this other guy does treat her that way? We don't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, all you can do is take them on their word. You know, you have to go by feeling and intuition.
Yeah, and
but
people
what he's
constantly
saying
lie.
is true, and what she's saying is true.
It's probably not.
She has to fucking. She has to break it off with the dude. That's all there is to it.
Well, it sounds like she's lying to 2 people, but that's just me.
I'd have to agree with you, Joe.
All right, there you go.
2 against 1.
Take that,
Yeah,
Jesse.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I hope everything works out for you, bro.
What?
Who's getting electrocuted?
Fuck is? Well, listen. God damn it, Lewis Money. What the fuck, dude? Well, does anybody else have anything to say before I end the show? We went pretty late. Sounds like we're good to go, man. Sloppy Slob was the largest donation of tonight's throwdown. I know tonight was a little weird. We kind of
it was a strange vibe.
It was strange, but you know what? Yeah, I don't know. It was just different. It was a weird vibe, but I didn't mind it. We went through movies, talked about those.
Oh, dude, it's good. or not. I don't really give a shit. Whatever.
You are fucked.
Oh man,
Was everybody else?
I'm pretty good though. I'm feeling all right, man. Just keep. Nate from VA in the chat goes. Just keeps having sex with her. Fuck it.
You got to get the other guy out of the picture, otherwise, trust me, there'll be way worse fucking storms brewing down the line.
Right. Oh my god. Oh boy. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for listening tonight. I had fun.
And if you do think she's lying, dude, get the fuck out of there.
And beat her.
By the way.
No, don't do that. Don't beat her up. No, I'm just joking. Don't beat her. Don't do that. Tomorrow night is the AAW review on my channel. Thursday night is Out of Nowhere. Friday night is Monetize This. And we'll be back. If you didn't hear Corrupted on Patreon, by the way, get on over there because that's pretty fucking funny. And there's a sample of it up right now here on this channel. Oh, yeah, baby. Thank you guys for everything. We went pretty late. Over 2 hours. And I will see you for the AEW review tomorrow. I'm going to go to sleep tonight early to catch back up on my regular rhythm. I was all fucked up today. I'm horny for Dave Rowe's dick. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Somebody suck him off. Somebody fuck Debe somebody. Please. Somebody suck off Debe somebody. Fuck him off. Somebody slop his knob. Somebody slob your gob. Somebody please.
Oh, God. I'm going to go watch WWE Backstage and see how bad it is. Somebody, thank you for the donation, somebody. Good night.